Hey guys, it's me, Nate Claire Drawings, back with another video. So, apparently I actually do have someone that watches it, that actually likes these videos, and I have no idea why. But I can't just leave them hanging, so I guess I'm here making another video, right now. Um, so, today's topic. What's today's topic gonna be? Okay, well this person has said I should talk about Mario Kart, and that's what I'll talk about. So, Mario Kart. It's a game by Nintendo. A pretty awesome franchise, to be honest. Uh, what else can I say? Like, Mario Kart's a real popular game, and you can't really beat a simply good game about racing and just winning in general. Whoop. So, what's Mario Kart for me? Well, when I was a kid, I used to, I had, well, I still have the N64. You guys remember that? Or, well, if anybody used to play on the N64. I still have mine. It still works, awesomely enough. I don't always play it. I still play it. Like, I played it today. I played it today with my cousin, and it might be tomorrow if I upload this, but you know, or yesterday, or whatever's. You get the drift. Anyways, it's still workable. It's still awesome. Cool jazz. I'm never using that word again. Never. Ever. Anyways, Mario Kart was one of the games that I had played when I was a young kid. And when I was a young kid, I was also really lame in all aspects. Like, oh boy. Oh boy. You won't believe what sort of childhood I have. It's not like it was traumatizing. It was just like, yeah, I wasn't very cultured in the sense. Anyways, back to the story. Yeah, I had the N64, and one of the many games I played was Mario Kart. It was a really awesome game that I love and still love, even its terrible flaws. And I used to have so much fun in it. Like, there are like, I have visited back a little bit back, and I played a few games from it, and needless to say that my favorite course is still the one with the train, even though it's just a circle, and that's essentially it, a circle. But nevertheless, it's still fun, and it still is. I don't care what people say. I don't care if it was like, oh, but it's so boring now, because we have Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. Well, I have the on the Switch, and well, I have that, but I don't care, because nobody can beat my childhood, which is the N64. But to be honest, Mario Party was better. So back to Mario Kart. As I was saying, it was one of my childhood games. I loved it. I still love it. And I wasn't the best. Shocking to shockingly, my friends might not believe if I ever say this, but I really sucked. They kind of believe I was a they might believe I was a natural born like prodigy when I played it, because recently I bought the Switch over to play with them, and I at least to say safely say I destroyed them, but that's not the point. Um, anyways, yeah, so I wasn't a natural born genius. I was like decent. I was a decent gamer, sort of thing. But yeah, it was still one of the games I had played for the first time in my entire life, and it was a mind-blowing experience. A very mind-blowing experience. But as you know, things can't always stay the same, so I had to I stopped playing it. Because you know, the Nintendo DS came out, and I was all over that. Legitness. Also, the fact that I did move to a different country, and yeah, that might have also been the reason, but you know, details. In any case, you get it. It was the first game I ever played. It was one of the games I most loved about, and I still care about it to this day. I would still revisit it. Yeah. I have. Yeah, but strangely enough, it's also one of the games where it some people say awakened my geniusness for video games, and you may ask, what does that mean? Well, I will tell you now. I'll tell you now. So, how should I explain this? Well, okay, here's a couple of stories concerning Mario Kart and me not knowing what to actually do. Okay, so, there was this party I had gone to once. It wasn't a party which I knew people there. It was like oh yeah, this is my mom's friends party or dad's friends party. I can't remember if it was either my mom or dad, but I'm pretty sure it was my mom. Either way, it was one of my parents' child's birthday, and they thought this was a good time for me to socialize, and wow, they did notice that I had a very lacking amount of friends. I was sad, but I didn't really care. But they thought it would be a fun experience for me to at least get to know some people, you know, that sort of jazz. So there was a games room that they were kind of holding for like the real gamer boys, because all the girls there were seemingly chatting together and talking about boys. Like I'm not talking like in this, like it's a stereotypical thing, like Nate Claire, why you say, not all girls talk about boys. Well, these ones actually did, and I'm not that sort of person. So I obviously went to the games room. And the game they were playing was Mario Kart. One of the greatest party games you could have. So it was on the Wii, personally one of not my favorites, to be honest, but it's still pretty decent. But still, it was on the Wii. Anyways, that time I did not have a Wii. I have a Wii now. Not a very good Wii, but still a Wii. Anyways, back to the story. It was a Wii version of Mario Kart, which I certainly did not have at the time. And I was very intrigued by it because I love Mario Kart. As a child, I loved it until Pokemon came, and then Mario Kart left my life for quite some time, and Pokemon helped replace and heal my broken heart that was missing out on the games. Anyway, back to the story. And again, I ramble a lot. I am very sorry. So I walked up to the boys and I was like, can I play a round? Can I? And then they're like, sure. Losers have to switch remotes. And I'm not gonna say that they were mean, but I would say that they thought I was a total noob, which I was, and they had the right mind to think that. And yes, they were playing by the rules that losers had to switch. So, the loser of that round was playing the character Mario, the most generic as hell character. I usually play Yoshi when I was playing on my N64 version, but unfortunately the person playing Yoshi did not lose. Sad, but you have to go with what's available to you. So anyway, I'm stuck as Mario, but it's all cool. Mario's a pretty decent character. He's pretty decently fast. He's pretty decently balanced. His handling is not what I really prefer. If anything, I would prefer a smaller character. Like, if you see me play Mario Kart nowadays, you would see me playing small characters like Shy Guy and sometimes occasional Isabelle. Rarely Isabelle, mostly Shy Guy. I know Shy Guy is slow, but I somehow win anyways. So yeah, my Mario, well, not my Mario, the person who lost Mario. Now that I think about it, he might have been playing someone else's Mario. Oh well, details. And a game of Mario Kart on the Wii version that, please note, I have not played. So the course that was chosen was Coconut Mall. Yeah. I haven't played. I actually when I had the Wii. When I got the Wii, sorry. I bought Mario Kart because who wouldn't? Okay, maybe people that don't like Mario Kart, but you get the gist. I remember most courses, and Coconut Mall was one of them. It was actually a really good course. Kind of sad it wasn't put into the Switch. Anyways, it was Coconut Mall, and I was like, where do I? So I was kind of clueless. I was very clueless about what I should be doing, and the guys that were like, don't worry, you just go wherever you go. Make sure that you don't fall off or anything. I'm like, okay, sure. So playing it, I actually did not look at my placement. I was legitness going through the whole course, not looking at what I placed. To be honest, I realized that maybe I should have looked, at least taken a small peek at maybe if I was in the lead or not, but I don't look at those things when I'm playing Mario Kart. I occasionally do the glances, but as I was younger, no, I just focused on the course. So when I finished the race, I assumed, yeah, because I'm last. Well, not because I'm last, because I was a noob, I would probably have gotten last place. So as I'm ready to hand the remote, the guy was like, "Hold on, kid, you're first place." And I look at the screen, and indeed, I am in first place. And I'm thinking, what? So I assumed it was beginner's luck, because I certainly know I did not get many good items. I was not doing the thing where, like, when the cart jumps, you do the boost thing where you shake the remote upwards and then your character does a little shimmy trickster thing, and then your cart gets a boost when it lands. I know I did not do that because I was told about the little trick until the next race, which I was going to play. So anyway, I'm in shock. Some guys are in shock. And so we play another round because they're like, since you didn't lose, you get to still play. Right. So me thinking it was beginner's luck was like, right, it's a new round. I think I'm going to lose this time. And I'll have to trade remote, which I get sad about because when I lose and I have to trade remotes, you obviously don't want to try and trade remotes with another player because you're just sitting there watching them play and you're like, I could have done that better than them. Well, yeah, mostly for me. I should cut this out. Any case, the next race I believe was at Cheap Beach. I remember. Please note that I also played Mario Kart on the Nintendo version, and that one had Cheap Beach. I got hit by the fish at one point during my travels in the Nintendo version, and I wasn't mad, because to be honest, I wouldn't be mad at a fish. In any case, the second race, I also won, albeit, it wasn't first place, but it was very close. So, just saying, imagine these, like, teenage guys that are, like, 10 years older than you. Well, they're probably not teenagers, and they're probably adults. Okay, I'm exaggerating on the 10-year-old part. Let's just say, 5 years old. Yeah, and one of them owns it, and the one that owns it obviously would have more playtime than you do, which is 0. Imagine that, and then you're being told that you won yet again. You're not the loser. It's a shocking experience. Like, I'm not saying this as like me being cocky, but like, I kind of have this thing where I naturally can learn things about the game. Like, there was a time this is not Mario Kart, but there had been a time where I was given a game, but there was no instruction manual, so I had to figure it out as it goes, and I did complete the game without knowing the full tricks of it. People that informed me of this were either surprised because they're like, wow, it would have been easier for you to complete it, or were like, you dumb idiot. I think it was mostly the dumb idiot one, but considering that I did not have the manual, I ignored their comments. Yeah, so I sort of believe I'm a sort of naturalist with games like Mario Kart. But then again, I really love the game, so I play a lot of Mario Kart. And it's a sad amount, because I actually checked. how much playtime I had on one of my games, aka the Nintendo version of my Mario Kart, and it said like over 40 hours. Sad. That is kind of really sad. To be fair, nobody should be playing Mario Kart for that long in their entire life. Certainly not a child. Like, I should have had that 40-hour long playtime with Pokemon. In any case, that when people say that I'm good at Mario Kart, I'm just gonna say it's due to the long practice hours and me actually looking out for shortcuts, which, by the way, are the greatest. Like, whenever whenever I'm doing like the customized thing, I go to mushrooms only, because I like taking them shortcuts. It makes me feel awesome, because most of the time I don't about myself. And like Rainbow Roads shortcuts are great, because you're flying off the map and you're either going to land in the area that you want to land, or you fail and then you're just the Lackey 2 Cloud dude just carries you all the way from first to second, or however close the computers are. Usually when I fall during the shortcuts, I'm usually way ahead of the guys, so I don't really worry about if like I'm gonna fall behind. I have that comfort when I'm doing shortcuts and I fall off. By the way, can I please just saying, I want to give a shout out to my dear friend Alex. I play Mario Kart with him. Though he hasn't beaten me, I have to admit that he has an interesting game style concerning driving the cart. And yeah, I hope that if we ever play Mario Kart again, that you'll win, because I'll be very excited to have someone like actually win against me. Oh yeah, by the way, I'm not unbeatable. Like, my friends that had played against me had this sort of belief that I was a god. Maybe. I don't know what their beliefs were. Like, someone said I was the god. Someone said I was too competitive, which I agree, because, yeah, I feel like I'm a bit too competitive with them. It should be more fun. I'm very sorry, guys. I'm very sorry. Next time I'll make sure that it's more fun and less me beating you guys down on the ground. I'll make it up to you in the future. I'll probably feed you guys food or something. Anyways, yeah, I'm not actually unstoppable like some Mario Kart pros out there in the world. I have actually lost to some people. The first being my sibling. I most, like, my sibling actually doesn't really like beat me like full on win, but like they're very good on Moo Meadows. Like whenever Moo Meadows is up and they're playing with me, I never win against them ever. I don't know. It might be due to like me getting nervous because they always say I'm really good at this, and then I get nervous and then lose. But either way, they always beat me Moo Meadows. I'm trying to find the science behind why I lose to them in that, but you know, it happens. So I'll just take it with a grain of salt. The second person that has actually beat me through a whole round is my cousin. They're a year younger than me, so not much of an age difference. They beat me playing one of the fastest characters, which is King Boo. I was playing one of the slowest characters, and my main Shy Guy. I'm not going to attribute to the fact that I was playing one of the slowest characters. I'm going to attribute that they won through skills and luck, considering that item boxes are random, and it was not. By the way, I was not playing in frantic mode. We were playing normal items and easy CPUs. Actually, maybe that's why my friends kind of lost. To be honest, I was playing when I was playing with them. I was playing on hard CPUs. Oh dear. Okay, next time. Okay, to any of my friends that actually listen to this, I know one of you does. If we ever play again, I'll make sure to put like the CPUs on like easy, so that sort of occurrence won't happen again. I'm sorry, I forgot I play on hard mode with them, or with the CPUs. I'll make sure they aren't easy next time. So yeah, my cousin has beaten me, and it's not once, but it's been several times. They actually have beaten me before. So, safe to say it's not luck, but more skills, more that they actually have skills. I'm not saying that my friends don't have skills. They obviously do have skills. Every person is different, and in their own right. I will not judge them for that. I will not judge them. I never judged my friends when they took like a Kart combination, which might have attribute to them failing. But then again, everyone's different. Sometimes that Kart works for them, and I'm totally fine with that. So, yeah, my cousin is actually pretty good in Mario Kart. It's kind of sad that they said that they don't have their, I think it was their Wii anymore, because they said that they sold it for a different console. Quite sad. I still have my Wii, but I don't play it because my N64 is hooked up, and it's actually my grandma actually plays the N64 a lot, so I don't want like to have to like take out the plugs and re-put the plugs in all the time. So my Wii's just sitting there doing nothing. But it's absolutely fine. Like, actually, I'm kind of interested. What is, like, anybody that's watching this, please tell me what your main character is, because I'm quite interested to know. Like, I've already said that my main was, my main's, Shy Guy, and and the occasional Isabelle. Like, if you want to comment down below who your main character is when playing Mario Kart. If you don't play Mario Kart, then just say which one you like better. Like, it could be anyone, like Mario or Luigi or Peach, anyone. Everyone is amazing, and it doesn't matter who your characters are, it does not define who you are. Well, it somewhat defines who you are. Like me, I like the underdogs. Is that a joke? Oh my god, I made a joke. Like, no guys, like, Shy Guy's a goon. Shy Guy's the goon of freaking Bowser and Bowser Jr. And then Isabelle's a dog. Like, Shy Guy's underranked and Isabelle's a dog. Okay, you know what? Never mind that. Please let me just shut up. Ah! Oh dear. In any case, oh yeah, speaking of characters, let me tell you about Kart. Like, I did mention about, like, how my friends have their own carts. I think. Yeah, like, one of my friends does have a certain combination that they like. And I also do too. So when I'm using Shy Guy, I'm always using the moped. Like, I like the bikes. They but I don't like how sometimes they would drift, and it drifts really, really sharply. Like, I know how to use that. It's definitely helpful for like 200cc, but I usually play 150, so I don't really have to worry about making real sharp turns. The moped, it drifts somewhat like a cart. So, and it has a pretty decent speed on it. It's not the fastest cart. I'm not saying it's the fastest cart, but its acceleration and speed rate is actually pretty decent for its type. So I use that. And the type of wheels I use are the slicker. I used to use like the big wheels, not the monster wheels, but there was a big wheel that I used. I can't remember what it was. Like, it was pretty good. But then I found the slicker and I was like, this is better. I have used a smaller, thinner wheel before. It did help me with drifting. Not so much with speed though, so I'll stick with slicker. And parachute, I used to use like Lynx. No, that wasn't the first one I used. The first one I used was the airplane shaped one. Then I switched to Lynx. Then I got the Animal Crossing paper airplane. Then I used that. As for Isabelle, I use the same combination because I'm already familiar with that bike. So what's the use of changing? Yeah, I'm a big fan of bikes, but if I have to use a cart, I use the Blue Falcon. And I would use the same wheels and parachute because, you know, not much big of a change. When I was using Blue Falcon, which I had used a considerable amount of time before I went back to my moped, I actually used the moped first, not a cart. Because obviously, you get the moped first, then the Blue Falcon. If you did not know. But like, the Blue Falcon was better in terms of speed in a sense, I guess. I did notice that the moped was somewhat slower than the actual cart, but I did not mind because I would just use the power-ups that I was given to find a way to get to first. In any case, yeah, those are my two combinations. I had used different combinations before, because there was one time I was playing with my friend and we decided that we would pick each other's characters and we would pick each other's carts. My friend gave me Dry Bones, one of the fastest characters, but not very good for drifting. He was heavy, quite heavy, and I don't really like heavy characters. I like lighter characters. He gave me I think it was the Splatoon bike, I believe. I might be wrong, but it was that sort of bike. He gave me that bike. I gave him Isabelle in the, I don't know what the card is, but it looks like a weird bug with wings on the side of it. Like, I'm sure people know what I mean. Like, it's easily recognized. But yeah, I gave him that. I don't remember what the wheels I gave him were. Oh, shit. And, yeah. He gave me Dry Bones. Like, I won. I still won. But, at least to say, I'm not a big fan of heavy characters. Like, my sibling will use heavy characters, but I use the lighter characters. I like being able to drift easily. That's my thing. My sibling prefers speed over control, to be honest. I believe. I may be wrong about this, but on the N64 version, they would always pick Bowser. Then again, Mario Kart, it's mostly about speed, and with them, it was about speed. For me, it was about control. I like having the ability to drift really well and get those corners in there. By the way, if you guys notice, which you might have not, but you might have, I changed my art style. I wasn't too happy with my previous art style. I certainly like this one better. We're going red because Shy Guy, my boy. Yeah. So if you like my new art style or dislike it, you can always comment down below. Like with the cards. You know, like, apart from Mario Kart, there are actually other kart racing games out there. They're not like in this, like whenever I've seen people look at these sorts of um these sorts of games, they always seemingly compare it. Well, the people I've met, I don't know if there are people that don't do this, but I've seen them compare it to Mario Kart. Like, yes, I know that Mario Kart is like the supreme king of kart racing, but you know, it wasn't the first of its kind. So it's absolutely fine if this card game has something that Mario Kart doesn't, because that means it's making itself unique. I was just saying, I have played other Mario Kart games. Well, not Mario Kart, sorry. Other kart games. One of them was Super Sega All Stars Racers. God, that's such a long title. I swear. I wish they made a short title, to be honest. But yes, it was on the Wii. It had all these characters like Sonic, Tails, other Capcom characters that I don't know. There was this little rocket that ran. Like, it did not have a car, it was just a little rocket shaped thing that would run the entire course. I still don't know to this day what it was, but it was cute. It was cute. I used in that game these little groups of alien things. I have no idea what they are. I still don't, because I don't play it anymore. But they were cute. One thing that I have to say about that game was that, this is turning into a review now, Jesus. I don't mean to make it a review. Maybe I should do, like, a game reviewing channel in the future. Anyway, I'm going back, of course. That game was, like, pretty decent. It handled the cars pretty well. The characters, there was a wide variety of characters. Though I had to, also the power-ups were very nice. They were pretty unique. There was, like, even has, in the game, like, depending on the character pick, they have their own power-up. It's, like, super all-star themed. I remember Sonic's was like the Chaos Emeralds. And then Tails, that was my other main in the game, was, Tornado. Like, he had his plane, and he would sort of like fly around as a tornado and hitting people off, sort of thing. I can't remember what those weird aliens were. Water time! Stay hydrated, people. Anyways, the thing that I didn't really like about the game was that, for some reason, it didn't seem to have a map. Like, to be fair, not all card games have a map, and sometimes it works. But like, there were turns that were really sharp, and I would hit them because I did not know what the course looked like. Unless there was a map and I was an idiot and didn't find it, but when I played it, there wasn't a map. Also, despite how pretty the map looked, I had no idea where I was going. Like, it would be... one moment would be a straight line, next moment I'm thrown into another dimension. And I was like, where am I? Am I even going the right direction? Obviously, there'll be a weird flying thing that'll be telling you, turn around, make a U-turn. You're going the wrong way. And I'll be like, great. And then I'll be in last place because I'm trying to turn the car around. Yeah, when it was multiplayer, it was kind of worse. Because, you know, the screen is cut into 4 pieces. And then it makes the map even more smaller, and you're hitting walls more than usual. And it would suck. Yeah, anyway, so, but it was a great game overall. It was pretty nice. It was really nice. I liked it. And I don't think it got much like attention on, because, you know, Mario Kart's out there and nobody would really look at that game. I mean, Minilad actually looked at it once on his channel. If you actually look, he did a video called "Is This the New Mario Kart?" Shoutouts to him, by the way. I don't think he really needs shoutouts from me though, because I'm nobody. In any case, yeah, Minilad did a video and he was playing that game. It sort of made me happy because I played it and not a lot of people know of its existence. Right? I was like, I played this game, and they're like, what? What is that? And I'm like, oh yeah, I forgot. It's not really as popular as Mario Kart. Sad days are here again. There was another one. It was on the PlayStation Portable. I don't know. Yeah, I heard that, like, the console was a big flop for the industry. Like, I don't know why it was, but apparently it was. And people don't seem to like it whenever it's mentioned. Yeah, it's kind of weird. Excuse me. I'm talking a lot. I'm sorry you have to listen to my voice. Any case, it was kind of weird. Because it was a Shrek racing game. And I can't even remember if I enjoyed it or not. Like, I remember playing the game, and then I was like, I saw all these options, and then I only could pick one. I mean, I got to pick another option after I finished a course, and it was Donkey and his dragon wife. I'm not kidding when I say that. Like, in the game, Donkey was, his cart was literally his dragon wife. Yeah, Shrek's was a giant onion, I believe. Unless that was Fiona's cart. I don't know, it might be a duo. you know, that's the thing. Mario Kart did it. In any case, that was another game I played. I remember not liking it. I thought the power-ups were lame, I believe. Like, it had the standard throw, item to throw forwards, hit the enemy, item to drop, like a landmine, prevent them from moving forward even more. Yeah. Still, there was something off with that game. In a sense where, like, I didn't really like it. Like, most card games don't make me feel that way. It's sort of weird. In any case, it was an experience for that card game. Okay, yeah. Like I said, not all card games are like as great as Mario Kart, but they still have their own unique traits. Oh shit. Oh, by the way, I want to give a shout out to my friend Alex, aka Beyond Insanity. I went to his stream. It was very fun. Um, I'm very sorry for insulting you during your stream. I thought it was a tactic to make you do better. Like, it worked the first time, and didn't really work the second time. And no, you do not need a girlfriend. Unless you really want a girlfriend, then I can't really help you there. But yeah, great. Yeah, it was a great time watching you play Custom Night and trying to beat 2020 mode. Sorry for making you try, even. Very fun. I'm saying fun a lot. It's like, oh, there's so many words to describe that stream. Me, fun. I make it sound like it was hell. It wasn't hell, by the way. It was actually really fun. And I think another friend was on the stream for like some time before they left. I don't know who. But they were there. I need to give the finishing touches to this image. Mariko. Mario Kart is fun. I'll put it down here. There. I need to make it smaller. How do I make it smaller? Oh no. Distort? That's not how it works. Okay. while I'm trying to do this, oh, that's how you do it. Okay. Okay, I figured out how to do it. So, this has been fun, as usual. I really need to. I really need to think of better things to do with my life. Like, actually being a good commentator. Because I'm not that. I'm not that at all. Oh dear. It's so hard. It's like it's trying to hurt me. There we go. Now we straighten this up. It's beautiful. Alright. This has been Drawing with Nate Claire. To anyone watching, thank you very much for listening to me ramble about Mario Kart. If you like and subscribe to me, I have no idea why, but thank you. Again, shout outs to my friend Alex, who did an amazing stream on FNAF. Quite entertaining to see him react to certain things, such as that hippo rambling. And I'll see you on the next video that I make. See ya!